Alright, so this is supposed to be like a Naturia anti-meta deck, but it's not really anti-meta enough to warrant the name anti-meta. So it's basically just like a Naturia deck that, yeah, it's just a Naturia deck. And what this deck was supposed to do is go into synchros pretty often and lock out your opponent that way with either spell traps or trap cards, or go into bamboo shoot, but most card effects nowadays go off through monster effects, so it's not really that great for that. And I don't think I actually go into a synchro one time, even though I have a couple, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tuners in the deck. Not a single synchro the entire time, so there was definitely a problem with my build there. If it was supposed to be synchro-centric, but I don't go into any of them. The deck still does pretty well though. Naturia Sacred Tree, really awesome card, especially combos well with the Trap Tricks cards. You can tribute a insect to go into a plant to go into an insect. Pretty nice. Mark of the Rose, since there's lots of plants in the grave, get to use it pretty much every time I draw it. Pretty good card. It's like a Snatch still, except the card goes back and forth. Basically, you control the card that you attach it to on your turn, and then it goes back to your opponent on their turn, then it comes back to you on your turn, so it just switches back and forth. But you really only use it for you grab it for that one time, then you do stuff with it that way. And this deck, it's basically just about like milling a whole bunch of Naturias to the grave, since I do that pretty easily, thanks to Naturia Sacred Tree or Naturia Moran, who can send them to the grave and shuffle them back. And then Dragonfly is like the late game card, since it gains a whole bunch of attack for all the Naturias in the graveyard, and he can't be destroyed by monsters with more than 2,000 attack. So once you have 3 Naturias in the graveyard, he can't be destroyed by battle, which is pretty easy to do. And then I have Cranes for all the level 3 action, but don't really get to use any of them, so I cut it down to only 2 of them. And Vanity's Emptiness totally wins me games. This card's really good. I don't know why I haven't been using it in like all of my decks so far.